Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're doing a complete emotional autopsy on the brilliant English lyrics of Olivia Rodrigo's Stupid Song. We've got a lot of poetic imagery to unpack, so let's just jump right in.
Here is our roadmap for the analysis. We're going to logically trace the song's narrative arc across 5 distinct stages: feeling alienated, igniting the spark, losing control, consuming obsession, and finally, more than a song.
I'm a car speeding down the boulevard without a brake. Man, what a massive, evocative lyric to start with. It's such a perfect hook, and it really sets the stage for the intense, out-of-control poetic imagery we're about to decode.
Section 1. Feeling alienated. Let's see how the songwriter brilliantly establishes our main character as a total outsider looking in.
The writer paints this incredibly realistic, mature party scene to set the mood. We hear that New York City's never looked so blue, friends are smoking blunts in the bathroom, and all the girls at this party are so cool. Using these gritty, everyday details really emphasizes the character's profound sense of alienation. She's physically there, but she's completely disconnected from her surroundings.
And right in the middle of that isolation, we hit this absolutely beautiful paradox. Honest love is a cage that makes you feel free. It perfectly showcases the character's idealistic longing for a deep, anchoring connection that she clearly isn't finding at this party.
That brings us to Section 2, igniting the spark. This is where the intense feeling of isolation suddenly shifts into a chaotic crush.
You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes all caught aflame. The suddenness of this metaphor just hits you, doesn't it? It perfectly captures the violent, totally unexpected nature of falling for someone. It's fast and it's dangerous.
Let's break down the English idiom caught aflame. Literally, sure, it means catching on fire. But the emotional translation here? It means being completely overwhelmed by sudden passion. You know that feeling when someone steps into your life and suddenly the whole world lights up without warning? That's the exact emotional weight behind this phrase.
Moving into Section 3, losing control. Here we enter the chorus, where the lyrical imagery shifts from a single spark into complete, self-destructive surrender. The songwriter deliberately organizes a whole pattern of poetic devices related to losing control. We've got a heart of wax melting away, representing extreme vulnerability. Then a speeding car showing recklessness and having literally no stopping power. And finally, a thread on your shirt unraveling and falling apart. It's a masterclass in building a theme. Speaking of that thread, let's unlock the dual meaning of the phrase, coming undone. This is a crucial takeaway for anyone analyzing English lyrics. Physically, yes, it's a piece of string unraveling, but emotionally, it means a person completely losing their composure or even their sanity. It's just incredibly clever wordplay that works on multiple levels. And we have this stark contrast right in the lyrics. I feel right, battling against I feel wrong. This highlights the deep cognitive dissonance and honestly the insane internal conflict that defines a truly powerful crush. Your brain says one thing, but your heart is doing something completely different.
Section 4. Consuming obsession. We're in the bridge of the song now, where infatuation turns into a completely consuming physical and mental obsession.
The lyrics really lay out the physical toll here. We've got atmospheric details like walking past college girls and drunk guys, but then you look at a skipped meal and sleeping in my dress and my high heels. I mean, it perfectly captures that universal, slightly chaotic feeling of waiting around for a text back, right? You're literally too distracted to function normally.
The lyrics also obsessively track time. It starts with 7 nights alone, turns into every night like the one before, and gets as specific as dream of you from like 1 to 4. It literally proves the crush has taken over her entire sleep schedule and daily routine. Notice how the grammar and tone shift here into direct demands and absolute declarations. Tell your friends that you're mine. I'm yours. Nobody's wanted somebody more. The desperation is palpable, culminating in this frantic realization of basically saying, I'm going totally crazy over this.
Finally, Section 5, more than a song. Let's bring the analysis of all these lyrics back to the song's ultimate ironic thesis.
And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say. The irony here is absolutely brilliant. The artist uses incredibly complex, beautiful poetry for 3 whole minutes just to complain that songs are totally insufficient to express her true feelings. It's such a relatable way to say that words just aren't enough.
So I'll leave you with this final thought.
Have you ever wanted someone more than a song could explain? Think about your own deeply felt experiences that completely defy the limits of language. It's a pretty wild feeling. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep listening to the lyrics.